My name is Ackson Mwanza and I'm the co-founder and I handle the technical side of business for the Harvest Fund organization, which is a social enterprise that's based in Kafue. And under the Harvest Fund, we work with smallholder farmers, mainly women smallholder farmers, who are based locally in Kafue district, as well as expanded to other districts such as Chilanga, and we are in the process of going into operations in Mazabuka. And what we do with the smallholder farmers firstly is to promote soil health, where we do soil testing to be able to come up with blended soil fertilizers, chemical fertilizers that they have to use in their operations, as well as promoting access to improved inputs such as the chemical fertilizers, inputs such as seeds, as well as agrochemicals for pest and disease control. Then we also promote solar irrigation facilities, where we set up irrigation facilities for these cooperatives or women cooperatives that we support. And we're also looking into going into cold storage facility solutions, where we'll be able to set up an outgrower scheme for off-take market for some of the produce that coming from the from the farmers and connect them to some of the markets, the ready markets out there. We working hand in hand with other innovators and experimenters under the UNDP program have been connected to NISA, who have been advising us on some of the solutions, especially climate solutions, and among them are technologies such as alternatives towards the cold storage facilities, among them the portable Vakava storage units, as well as the 20 by 20 storage units that we are seeking to include in our program. And they also advise us on some of the applications in terms of agronomic practices, where we have to check with them on issues such as conservation agriculture technologies and how they can be applicable to our farmers, as well as checking with us on how we are implementing some of these activities, whether we are running the model using the lead farmer approach, or using the follower farmer approach, or using the champions approach. And through that, we've been able to work also with UNDP, because we are undergoing trainings that looks at improving our business, and as well as putting in place some of the necessary documentation and policies that will guide our operations, as well as linking us up to some of the off-takers and markets that are out there, so that they can be part of our approach. We've been able to work with farmers mainly in the area where we are trying to provide improved production and productivity, increase their production per unit area, as well as we've been able to promote all year round production through the solar irrigation facilities that we started setting up. We're starting with Chikoka women, and we're hoping to increase to other areas, as well as promote that in other communities. This is an aspect where we're trying to make sure that our farmers, in as much as they are trying to promote their production by increasing on the field crops such as maize and the groundnuts and beans that they produce, they should be able to also engage in off-season agriculture after the rainy season, and be able to produce some of the fruits and vegetables that are necessary, so that they don't have any lack of activities in the lean season, but they are able to be constantly engaged and be constantly in production, because this is all about promoting their livelihoods and improving their livelihoods as a community. So all these technologies that we are trying to harness are trying to address one or more things, among them increase in production and productivity, access to inputs, as well as access to ready markets, as well as promote all year round production for them to be able to have a source of income throughout the year.